think this is going to be?
Yeah, this is going to be I didn't come last.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
So let's see if New College and Paul can either break their curse, at least get one win, and they can be happy. So here we can see we got a pharmacy. I think it's pulled by Paul Academy with the Roadhog, and New College pulling out the Roadhog, the Lucio and the Junkrat, and Farah does go down by the Junkrat and the Mercy by the Roadhog from the New College. So it's just Roadhog left from the Paul Academy side.
And Roadhog
just suicides it. It's like, I don't want to.
I was going to say, it's so easy to chase the Roadhog down, but of course he just decided to jump straight off the edge there. But, I mean, that was a really unfortunate situation there for Paul, because when you run that pharmacy, you kind of expect to be in a really good position. We've seen teams leave that until the very last composition they're going to bring out. But, you know, getting so close in that room just meant that it was so easy to be hooked away and have the Farah be brought down so quickly. So it's looking like they're going to bring out their own Junkrat this time.
Yeah, so on the Paul side, as you said, we have the Junkrat. We also have an Orisa and a Moira. But on the New College side, we have an Ana, Reinhardt, and Genji. Genji going really low there, but quickly healed up by the Ana. Genji pushing up, being more aggressive. New College coming more aggressive this time. They've learned from their mistakes, pushing up. Showing Paul Academy, we're not here to play anymore. We don't want to come last. You're going to come last.
I really like that Paul had placed the Junkrat trap right behind the Orisa shield, which really discourages New College from aggressing upon them.
Yeah, so that's one of the good things about Junkrat. But Reinhardt does take down the Orisa. It means there's no shield for Paul Academy. So that means it's easy for Genji and Ana to get Paul. And as you can see, Moira does go down. So that is traded from Junkrat for that Genji. But ultimately, Paul does lose this fight.
Yeah, Paul Academy going down now 2-0. It's a good day for New College so far. They should be feeling pretty confident, but of
Looking
course,
more aggressive.
Paul could bring it back.
Yeah.
There is that chance, but I don't know. How likely do you feel it's going to be?
I feel like maybe New College will bring out the pharmacy just to end this round. There we have it.
Exactly right.
New College bringing out that pharmacy along with that Diva. And Reinhardt, what Paul have picked isn't necessarily good counters for that pharmacy. The Genjis and Lucio are the only ones that can quickly poke him, but no serious damage. So New College here can just rain down, but with this cover from the building, it is hard for that pharmacy to get that damage in. Especially with that massive shield just blocking that splash damage.
All the responsibility here is going to be on the Reinhardt to block, but once Farah has gotten through that 2,000 HP of the shield, that just leaves it completely wide open.
As you can see, it did go quite low there, down to 500 HP, but they're still trapped in that room, but as they are pulling out. But this means that everyone's all split up. They're not behind that shield, that means there's no protection from the Farah. So the Farah can pretty easily pick him off. Lucio's on his own, the Diva's just tracking him down, but the Diva did get hit by that Reinhardt. It's really interesting, Diva demeched and Diva does go down on the New College side, so leaving that pharmacy left. But pharmacy is pretty strong on her own and she can take this down.
Oh, and now the point is actually available. This is going to be so hard for the pharmacy to drop down onto, because being on the ground is going to make them super vulnerable, and with the entirety of Paul Academy down there, Genji trying to make that dash there, but it's going to be very, very hard for the pharmacy to win this point unless they manage to bring down the members of Paul.
As you saw that Genji was tracking down that Mercy, and
the dash
Farah does go down on the New College side, just Mercy there.
The res!
And the Farah did get res by on the New College side. Great res by New College, but they did not get onto the point. It's really hard for a Farah to get onto the point, and she does rely heavily on her verticality.
Verticality.
Verticality, that's the word.
And Genji just using that ceremonial Dragon Blade at the end there, just to celebrate that Paul, they're still in this fight, and they've nice trying to go through the water wheel there, not quite working.
They might go try the pharmacy again, but this time they're very interesting. We've brought up the Hammond on the New College side.
This is the first Hammond that we've actually seen today, and it's going to be interesting to see how he can utilize the environment to get that grapple. But Hammond is very self-sustaining, so we often see the Roadhog paired with the Pharmacy because he doesn't really need the attention of the Mercy so much, but the same could be said for Hammond.
Yeah, Hammond's really good at destroying their positions and see if they're pushing up, that Hammond can just get straight through the shield. And the Pharah does pick off the Moira on the full side. Reaper left alone, going the very
Straight down.
Orisa left alone, no shield, no healing. She's really low. That Pharah giving her that salute before she hands her alone.
And so that does mean the New College are going to be winning this series. So the next series, if they win that, then they are going to be ahead of Pool, not taking that last place spot. It'll be interesting to see if they actually decide to bring out Hammond again because they managed to win with the Hammond there. Actually, I don't think the Hammond got any of the kills, but it's still an option.
It's good to distract the team because they know there's a Hammond, and if they aren't focused on that Hammond could just start poking them and destroying their HP.
The other really good thing about it is it means that if you win the round, you're not wasting another main tank or another tank which you could then use in a different composition. For example, if you use your Roadhog in something, so you don't have Roadhog available for your Pharmacy, you don't necessarily want to use your Reinhardt or Orisa because you might want them for something else. So being able to go onto that Hammond and use that in that round, you can get some value off of him, but you could also just be that you get, a little bit of benefit. It's not necessarily what caused you to win the round, but you haven't wasted anything else.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see what we see next. Maybe some Torbjorn, as we haven't seen him yet. It'd be funny to see.
Torbjorn in Castillo. You heard it here first, kids. I'd love to see a hammer kill.
Yes. If there isn't a hammer kill, I will be sincerely disappointed.
I will be suing either Pool Academy or New College.
I will let you do that if they don't do it. You have my vote for that one.
Oh man.
So come on guys, let's get that Torbjorn hammer kill.
I want the Torb and Bastion. Let's just go for double turret.
Why not Symmetra as
yeah,
well?
Sim
Just
as well.
the
You've just got
Monty.
the turret trifecta. But actually, no, it looks like New College are going to be coming out with what they did win that last round on.
Yep, so they're going strong with that Pharmacy and that Hammond. But a weird composition from the Pool Academy. They have the Anna and the McCree, but with the Reinhardt. So they must have thought that the New College was going to bring out the Pharmacy, hence the New College. Hence the Pool bringing out the McCree just to take down that Pharah. Hammond going really low there. Pharah does go down on the New College side. That's such a good thing about McCree. He does such high damage and he can get rid of Pharah so quickly. So just that Hammond there.
He's trying to roll around.
Yeah.
He's used the adaptive shield. It wasn't enough. And Pool Academy do manage to take that first round there. And I think that's the thing, is Hammond is fundamentally a dive tank, and going against the McCree where he has the flashbang that he can use against you, and he was staying very, very close to the Anna and the Reinhardt, so they were all able to deal in damage simultaneously and bring him down.
But the good thing about this for New College is that they still have that Pharmacy in play because they didn't get that win.
Yeah.
Now that there's no McCree.
Looks like they're going to bring it out again.
Yeah, but they do have on the Pool side then Ashe, McCree, Orisa and Moira, and this is really anti-Pharah because the Ashe can just take down that Pharah. So I think maybe if they don't win this round, New College, they have to change something up here because they are noticing that they are playing that Pharmacy a lot more.
What you'd ideally like to see here is the D.Va swallowing the Dynamite, but she would have to be very close to actually achieve
Mercy
that.
does go down on the New College side, means there's no support for the New College. So it's just quite easy for Pool to just get rained down and get some damage done.
But Ashe has gone down now, so things are kind of evening out, but the D.Va is so low.
Mini D.Va on her own, trying to kill that Moira and a big tank like Orisa.
Not going to.
It could have worked, but more likely not.
So that means now things have kind of flipped a little bit because all Pool need now is just this last round to be able to take it. And, like you said last time, New College still have that Pharmacy available to them, but given that it's failed them twice now, are they going to want to go for it again?
They might not, but they might think that Paul might bring out the Pharmacy now. Unlikely. Maybe not. They brought out the Soldier, the Mercy, and Winston. Just for that long range and that kind of dive one for Winston. But but on Nuclear side, they have that anti-dive with the McCree. Roadhog going really low, but just
Winston.
killing that Winston is really on the downside for Paul, because it just heavily relies on that soldier. And if that soldier does go down, as he does, but there is a res from Paul onto that Winston, meaning that Winston still has his shield and still alive. There's not enough damage from Paul
Oh man.
to kill these McCree, and Nucleites do win this fight.
Just so many kills over and over there. Then there was the res, and
Yeah.
so they managed to kill them once again. But yeah, Winston got very easily flashbanged
Yeah.
very early in that fight.
Hence why the McCree was there for the anti-dive, and
Yeah.
Winston alone does not do enough damage, so that soldier was very vital to increase the damage in for that fight. But as soon as that soldier was gone, the DPS was not there to support and back up the fights.
You're right, it just wasn't sufficient. What I'm really interested in going into this next round is both of the teams running a Brigitte as their support.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see who would go on for the first dive. Because Brigitte is really strong for a support. In my opinion, I think it could be a DPS, but she is a support as what Blizzard did. So it's seeing how they might impact that. On the pool side, Brigitte is down to half health and not being able to heal herself is really hard. So if one attack from the Nucleate might be able to destroy that with Brigitte, and that means there's no Brigitte for the pool side. On the Nucleate side, they're all full health and they're just grouping together, staying really strong. And it's hard for the Nucleate pool to push in because of the Brigitte hiding behind that wall. However, Paul do jump down to the lower ground because they know that Nucleus doesn't have that long range to go up against the fight.
I mean, we see that the Zarya on the side of Paul is desperately trying to use those personal barriers to build up their own charge, but it just doesn't look like it's happening fast enough because I'm barely seeing any damage come out.
But
Although
then-
actually it looks like she's quite high charge.
And she got the kill onto Brig, that means there's no healing for that Ryan and Genji, making it a much harder job. As you see Ryan just trying to escape there. Genji is close to a nano blade, to a normal blade, and this could be a game changer if he is able to use it.
There you go,
And he does
just
suicide.
suiciding.
And this match does go to Paul, so this is
We're going into another series.
match 3. It's going to be really interesting. It seems really even. Nucleus seemed really strong in the first round, but Paul much stronger in the second round.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see what Nucleus changes to transform that.
I think like one thing that we have been seeing is sort of the difference in the efficacy of the policy compositions, because the new college it just wasn't working out all that well in the second round, but they managed to make it work really well for themselves in the first round, which means going into the third round, are we going to see them try it again? Are we going to see them just think, no, we're going to try something else instead? Where are they feeling the confidence and where their strengths lie?
So that's the thing about Overwatch. People might not think about maps. Map difference can be a really advantage or disadvantage, especially with the high skybox.
Yeah.
And on Black Forest, you had the house so you could just fly over, whereas in Castillo it is wide open, easy to get picked off. So that's what you have to think about when playing Pharmacy or high grounds. You just got to think about the map you're playing on.
Well, now we are in Ego Point, Antarctica. It's where May likes to hang out.
Yeah. Not a great story for her though, that in Antarctica.
No, her story's so lonely.
But I still call her the Ice Demon.
Oh, that's so cruel.
Even after the cinematic, she's still a little devil.
So cruel. Well, there's no May coming out right now. In fact, we've got completely different compositions coming from each of these two teams.
So we have a Soldier, a Moira, and a Ryan on for the Paul Academy, and Rose, Lucio, and McCree for the New College.
Oh, that pin.
Great pin on from Paul onto the McCree with no DPS for the New College side, making a much harder job. Roadhog going really low onto the New College side.
Oh, and
Lucio
again!
gets pinned again.
The second
That
time.
Ryan is just putting work into the enemy team.
Oh man,
Rose
but now
is
one
alone.
down from Paul Academy.
Down to 100 health for the Road, but he does, with the take a breather, he's able to bring it back up. As we can see, the Moira and Ryan working together to do a pincer maneuver just to flank that Roadhog. You can only pick one at a time.
But he's got the whole hog now, so he'll probably try and flank around and use it on the entirety of the team here.
Or would he wait until it gets onto the point?
I don't think he has time.
It's going to be interesting to see, because if he picks off that Moira, that means that no healing is able.
There we go.
But Reinhardt is really
just
low.
Swallowed by that shield for so long.
But that shield isn't.
There we go.
Hasn't got a big enough health to absorb all of it. Especially seeing he was just so low, it was just an easy pick and full of Roadhog. And then it's just a quick kill onto Moira to finish off this round. So.
Yeah.
Carried by that Roadhog during that round, but they are seeming a lot stronger.
Yeah, both of these teams seem to, I don't know, they seem to be playing a little bit more cleanly than they have been throughout the day so far, and maybe it's just because they've gotten a little bit new, a little bit more used to the new environment. Of course, you kind of come to a place you've not necessarily been to before, and playing on PCs you're not used to. It can be a little bit daunting, a little bit, different.
Especially like in the new environment, you've got all sounds around you, and it's
There's
hard
a lot
to
of
hear.
noise here.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Especially for hearing footsteps. When I'm playing Overwatch, I always hear if there's footsteps, but it's kind of hard to hear.
Yeah, you have to be able to listen out for those audio cues, but...
So here we are. So we got McCree, Moira, and Ryan for the Paul Academy side, Anna, Ryan, and Junkrat. Moira does go down on the Paul side, meaning that there's no healing for the team. Reinhardt really low and does go down. And there we go, a quick clean up from New College.
Yeah, that was so fast. And to be honest, I think New College were running the preferable composition there. The Junkrat obviously has those shield break capabilities, but the Ana can really punish aggression with the anti-nade. And with Moira going down so quickly, I didn't actually catch who it was who managed to bring her down.
I think quite sure it was the Junkrat that
It's the
brought it down.
Junkrat? Okay, well, yeah, I suppose if it landed concussive mine straight onto her.
Especially with his high splash damage, it's really
Exactly.
good to get kills, and it's just the spray and pray you can get.
Spray and pray.
You can just clear, make an area so hard to get through if you're just laying down those bombs. So we have a Brig on the New College side versus a Moira for support. We have two tanks on the pool side of both Orisa, a Genji, and a Winston onto the New College side. Orisa gets killed by the Brig on the pool side. Roadhog going really low there, but easily using that take a breather to heal up, but going really low again and going down. Just Moira left, just against these three dominant characters. And there we go, New College take this round and winning this series.
The second Moira's played was down there and they knew, and of course the shield bash on the Winston, but a big congratulations to New College because now they know they're in fourth place in the standings. That means that they're not last. Pool Academy going forward from here with absolutely no serious